And welcome back. We're in the meadow where we're meeting the Elder and one of the Amazons. Because we are going to retake Rolante. Also, I have to let something loose, something that I was trying very hard to keep out of my LPs for the most part for a while. But given Google Plus, I can't really answer via comments myself, so I generally resort to PMs. One of the complaints I heard is that I am too negative. First of all, I am a very negative and even cynical person, so I can't just switch around to being positive. I may be able to do it for a job, but since this isn't a job for me, this is just something I'm doing to get used to talking without biting my tongue all the time. I try generally to not be too negative about something, but sometimes I just have to complain about something in a game. If anybody wants to somehow try making me care or threaten with words like I'm gonna stop watching your videos, I'm gonna have to disappoint you then, because I really don't care. I'm not doing the Let's Plays to somehow become famous or get a lot of views. I'm just doing this to get myself to talk. Also, yes, if a game has something bad in it, or something so terrible in it that I have to mention it, I have to mention it. If you do not want to see any negativity in any video you watch, kindly watch something else. So, in this case it was about Danganronpa. As I quite honestly said at the end of the LP, I enjoyed the game. It was entertaining. But for a murder mystery game, the mysteries were quite disappointing. And if a murder mystery game fails in doing something that it was supposed to do, i.e. give me a mystery that keeps me guessing and is overall entertaining and surprising, I have to mention that. So... Oh, hello Hawk. So yeah, I said whatever I had to say about that, so... Back to Seiken Densetsu 3. I love this scene, and this is a reason why I ship those two and why I enjoy doing their paths together. I like having both of them at party. But yes, of course, if Hawk is in your party, he's not here. And it's getting daytime, which isn't quite what I was hoping to happen, but whatever, I have enough dream seers in case I need them. By the way, yes, I know Roland's and the Navarre Kingdom's setups and layouts a bit better because I played that path a lot. And yes, I'm mostly using ground drops right now because, as you can see, Cowley's MP is a little low. Yeah, I have 8, that's okay. I was gonna fill them up with the ones in the storage, but if I'm already so close to the maximum to carry... Well, next up are 2 bosses actually, consecutively. Both of them can be rather tough, so it'd be good to either be full up on healing items or be of slightly higher level. Suggestion here is between level 12 and 13. It can be done with level 10, so let's see how far I can go with this. This one isn't that difficult yet. It's the one after this one that is the little problem, if you will. Also, that dragon is actually not supposed to appear yet in terms of an enemy. But then that's a shapeshifter for you. There we have our first boss that Chibiko's us. So don't think you can just throw the Chibico hammer into the storage and never have any problems with it anymore or needing it. Because while we don't need it in terms of story events anymore, yeah, we will need it due to the enemies. He's already down, which is nice. But the nice thing, while we do have consecutive bosses here, we get healed in between. How many Angel Grails do I have? 4. I guess that's decent enough. Now, so close to level ups. Oh well. These are the problem. One of them? That's not so bad, right? Well, as the HP goes down, there will be 2. And they can use Shadow Dive. Which is a level 2 tech, which we overall would not have until the first class change. Well, I seem to have saved Carly at least. And yes, this is a slight problem, but also a slightly good thing with the game. It sometimes takes your characters a while to die since they switch between 1 HP and 0. So you can't heal them immediately, but during that time they can still fight and all. Also, if anybody somehow in the comments want to tell me I defeated them at a lower level without dying, good for you! Oh, at least I got a level up for killing one of them already. There we go. As for the name Bigu, it might have been supposed to be bijou, French for jewel, pretty, which would slightly make more sense, but I overall don't care about the name. Well, I can't really say that the mistake will happen again. if you play through Lisa's intro, you learn that what actually happened was that Bill and Ben tricked the young prince, who was about 5 years old, or something like that, into turning off the machine, or something like that, that caused the winds to blow around the castle, which was a defense mechanism. So since the prince is no longer there, and well, it won't happen again because it's not a mistake. They didn't get taken over because of a mistake, but because somebody was gullible. And really, why exactly you would give a gullible kid something that had such a responsibility, i.e. the key that controlled that machine, is beyond me. Why are you bending down, Hawk? I mean, that's not very intimidating. Exactly why Jessica was already cursed by something, I don't know. I don't think it actually ever was really explained. Even if you played Hawk's story. Anyway, we have retaken Rolante, so there should be some new equipment for us. Yes, there is. That is a nice thing about this game. You don't get your main character stuck if your partners can't keep up or get stuck themselves behind something. Well, whatever. We are on our way to Porcina. Oops, not this direction. A free ride? Sure! A free ride to Porcina. Great! You know what? I'm just gonna leave this one here because it's a free ride. No spoilers, actually, it's a plot thing. Hence, I'm gonna leave the sailing there. Well, almost there. Es macht eine Ehrenrunde. What's going on here? That doesn't sound good. I'll see you next time when I've found out what this is all about.